Hello, and welcome to the Gamers Reality Podcast, based off the gamers-reality.com website and Scrimma Games Gamers Reality YouTube channel. We're here to talk about all things gaming. I am your host, Kevin Scrimma. Hey everyone, how have you guys been? I've been pretty busy. I recently got my Master's of Science in Information Technology degree in the mail. I'm just waiting on the frame to put it up on my wall. My mother is taking me down to Florida this weekend to walk for graduation at Florida Tech. I've also been busy with dating. I moved up from contractor status to employee at my IT job. Super fun stuff. On Amazon Prime Day, I bought one of the 23andMe DNA, Ancestry, and health kits. I already spit in the tube and mailed it, so I'm curious and excited for the reports from that. But you know what I actually miss? Playing some video games. Talking about some video games. Sonic Mania Plus came out recently, and I didn't even get to stream it yet. I'm pretty sad about that, actually. When I stream Sonic games, some of my subs on my YouTube channel made Sonic character accounts and have them chat or roleplay while I stream, and it's pretty hilarious. One has Rouge the Bat saying some sexy stuff. It's pretty funny. So, Sonic Mania already was a pretty amazing game when it came out. Sonic Mania Plus made it even better. Mighty and Ray are some pretty fun and natural characters to have in the game, and it made me wonder why it took so long to add these characters into the Sonic games. With Mighty, you can use this drop attack and smash enemies, reach the ground quickly, smash through breakable floors or spikes, or if you're in ball form and touch a spike, you merely bounce off and can land safely without losing rings. But if you land back on an enemy or spike after bouncing off it once, then it's possible to get hurt. With Ray, it's basically the Mario capability where you can hover and bounce in the air, but it's a little better than that. You can quickly soar throughout the levels or reach higher heights with his ability. Encore mode is super fun. You don't have lives. Basically, you can collect each character and can switch between two of them. If you lose a character, you can get one back by jumping on one of the boxes throughout the stages or playing the new pinball minigame, which is actually pretty fun. This mode is really unique, and I can't believe it wasn't in previous Sonic games. What would be really cool is switching between any character at any point, because each character has a unique ability that makes certain parts of the level easier. Mighty basically makes any stage, enemy, or boss easier. You can use Tails to fly up to higher levels in the stage, use Knuckles to climb up walls, use Ray to glide throughout the stage or up to a higher platform, or use Sonic's power-up abilities or drop dash for faster and quicker speed. Getting the Chaos Emeralds in this mode is tough. You thought they were tough to get in story mode? The rings are in different locations, the level areas are different, the actual stages to get the Chaos Emeralds are much tougher. I played Sonic Mania Plus for one day and only managed to get 3 or 4 Chaos Emeralds my first playthrough in Encore mode. Those stages made me want to throw my controller and switch. True story, when I streamed Sonic Mania for the first time, I was playing one of the stages to get the Chaos Emerald, I think it was the 4th or 5th one, or maybe the 6th, and I made a motion to pretend to throw the controller. My hands were sweaty from being nervous and the controller slipped. Fortunately missed my big 4K flat screen TV and hit the wall. Those stages can be ragey. I didn't have a chance to play story mode as Ray and Mighty yet or beat the final boss. I like some of the new additions, like the new Metal Sonic fight, which is kind of similar to the Sonic 3 and Knuckles final boss. Without a doubt, this is one of the best Sonic games currently in existence. I've had some friends say that Sonic games or Sonic Mania is hard and that they died a lot in the flying battery stage. I've been playing Sonic games since I was 3, so I don't find the game hard at all. There was a mention of some players dying in Encore mode at the new Metal Sonic boss fight. I might have lost one character in that fight, but I managed to go through that whole mode without losing all my characters. At most, I've never lost more than 2 characters in that mode. The 3D Sonic games need to catch up. Let me briefly tell you my dream 3D Sonic game. It starts with Sonic and his friends fighting this enormous supernatural creature in or near a big city area. Sonic uses the Chaos Emeralds and turns into Super Sonic, but this creature turns the rings into negative energy, so when collecting the rings, it makes his ring count go down even faster. After it reaches 0, instead of taking the Chaos Emeralds, this creature destroys them into tiny little shards called Chaos Shards, and scatters them throughout the world so Sonic and his friends can't use them against him. Sonic and his friends have to flee to fight another day. Tails and Dr. Robotnik work together, mainly because the creature took over Dr. Robotnik's lab, and makes this invention to track the Chaos Shards. The idea is to collect them, which will be similar to Power Stars, Suns, Moons, etc. in Mario games, and fuse them back together so they can be used. So Sonic has to collect all the Chaos Shards by doing certain tasks, fighting bosses, and the environments are basically 3D open world versions of some of the best stages in Sonic games, like Green Hill, Angel Island, Ice Cap, Carnival Night, Mushroom Hill, Sandopolis, Lava Reef, Chemical Plant, Mystic Cave, Oil Ocean, etc. So it would be like a Mario game where Sonic collects all the Chaos Shards. Sonic would have new abilities like to run on water, smash through certain walls and objects, run up walls, glide through the air with some type of weird spin dash, fling off trees and objects. Tails and Eggman make a machine to fuse the emeralds together and protect Sonic from the monster's negative energy. And after beating the game, maybe there's Hyper Chaos Shards or something to collect. And Chow Garden. Gotta have a Chow Garden. That would be a fun Sonic game. Moving on, I played World of Warcraft again after the pre-patch in preparation for Battle for Azeroth. The new cinematic was pretty epic with the Horde and Alliance fighting each other. The big smush happened, where all the numbers and stats in the game have been smushed into very small numbers. My characters used to be able to hit millions and I think billions. Now characters hit for hundreds and thousands. It's a bit weird to get used to. Artifact weapons are gone and some spells and talents have been rearranged for certain classes. I thought I was going to hate it, but my Death Knight and Mage characters are still really fun. Heck, I think my Frost Mage is even stronger now with all the extra spells I can learn through talents. Some enemies are a lot easier now, some are harder. I think there's still some balance issues they have to fix after reducing all the stats and everything in the game. There's a few quests for both Horde and Alliance to complete, which I haven't started yet. Hoping this coming expansion will be at least somewhat as good as Legion, because Legion really was one of WoW's best expansions. Pokemon Let's Go shared some new screenshots of Misty's gym. The graphics and colors look phenomenal. It's really hard to believe that some of the fan base is complaining about this game having the Pokemon Go mechanics for catching Pokemon instead of the usual battling wild Pokemon, weakening them, then catching them. This game is going to be a really good game. I know it. This could be a new fun spin-off series for Pokemon. I have the Let's Go Pikachu bundle pre-ordered and hope I can play the game start to finish with Mew in the party. Plus, I grew up with Gen 1. My first Pokemon games I played were Pokemon Red and Pokemon Yellow, so I am gonna love this game. Speaking of Pokemon Go, I enjoyed the Zapdos community event and managed to catch one Zapdos. For the gyms I stopped at last time on Articuno Community Day, there weren't as many people in the lobby for Zapdos. You really need a group of at least 5 or 6 decent people beforehand to make sure you can take down the 5-star raid boss. But I'm happy with my shiny event Blastoise wearing sunglasses. And while we're on the subject of Pokemon, I've been making some shiny battle-ready Pokemon on Ultra Moon for fun, and so I can clone and give away them the subs. I had a YouTube stream where I was giving away, I think it's pronounced Zorora, need to check on that, like 2 weeks ago. And there were so many people that I had to give it away to. I actually had to change the stream from public to unlisted. That was an exhausting stream. Has like 60 something likes though. Do any of you still play Pokemon Quest? I have Mewtwo with Psychic, Machamp with Bulk Up, and Gyarados with Hyper Beam on my team. I just got tired of the grind. Even having bought all the items, it still sucks. I just keep having trouble on the final 30,000 power stages, and I just get frustrated that my team can't consistently beat them. It's as if the game is too hard, or it's because you don't have the highest power on the Power Stones. I can't believe I put so many hours into this game. If they want people to play it more, they gotta make those final stages a little bit easier. A mobile game I got surprisingly really addicted to is Dragon Ball Legends. Anyone into DBZ, I highly recommend checking out the game. I have a good amount of Sparking characters. I have a maxed out 4-star Super Saiyan Goku and 4-star Sparking Gohan. They have an event going on right now where if you do a consecutive summon, you get one guaranteed Sparking character. So get those crystals. And you can do all the events as many times as you want, as long as you have enough energy and crystals, so you can spam getting your character tons of experience or just acquiring lots of Zenny. And speaking of DBZ, I bought all the Dragon Ball Z Seasons 1 through 9 on Blu-ray when Funimation was having a sale for Dragon Ball. I got them all for about $150, and I also got the complete collection of Dragon Ball GT for about $24. Currently on Season 6 and enjoying the Cell games. So many people have been talking about Octopath Traveler and just overall praising this game for the music and art style and combat and just overall gameplay. But with so much to do and with so many games to play, I didn't get to this one yet. It makes me want to get the game. I know physical copies are basically sold out and on back orders, so I would, and you also would, probably have to download the digital version. And I think that's pretty much it for games on my game radar right now. I'm going to be in Florida all weekend, so there won't be any videos on the Scrimma Games Gamers Reality YouTube channel or any blog posts on the gamers-reality.com website. I'm also creating a site for self-help posts and a self-help podcast, so that's all in progress. Now that I'm done with grad school, I'm going to be doing more of these projects in my spare time. Alright all, thank you for listening and being here. That's it for now. Thank you so much for listening to the podcast. Whatever platform you're using to listen to the podcast, feel free to subscribe and write a review. It really is a big help for everyone involved. You can check out any show notes on our website, gamers-reality.com. Feel free to sign up for the free newsletter there, and you'll receive free stuff from me and be the first to know when I upload a podcast. You can also check out the podcast YouTube channel, Scrimma Games Gamers Reality, where I stream games, make game reviews, have game thesis episodes, video game motivation episodes, and much more. It's Scrimma Games just for Twitch and Mixer, and also for my Facebook page and Xbox Gaming Tag. You can follow me on Twitter at Kevin Scrimma. And last, if you're enjoying all the content I'm putting out there for the YouTube channel, blog, podcast, and whatnot, please consider becoming a supporter by becoming a patron at patreon.com/gamersreality. Donating just $1 a month will help cover the costs of keeping things up and running. Doing all of this certainly costs money, such as for hosting platforms, but I have a lot of fun and enjoy giving content to you guys. Simply put, your donations will allow me to make even more content for you guys. Thank you so much for being here with me and listening, and I'll see you next time. Peace.